Welcome back everyone to Kingdoms and Castles. Thank you very much once again for the comments and the likes. And so wish I could pause this game. Let's do that. I just want to say a quick thank you to, and I'm going to butcher your name right now because I have no idea how I pronounce this. He looks like Rio Dan 04. Hopefully I've said that right. And he suggested, and he's probably right, I'll have to watch next time we have a Viking invasion, that not only do they set your buildings on fire, they kidnap your people and take your food. So I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that because I didn't notice it amongst all the kerfuffle that was going on. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Okay, so this episode we are going to continue our growth, if I can kind of tame the mouse a little bit. Get a few more houses in. And we're just going to try and play it a little bit better than before. There's a lot of... Is this unfertile? There's a lot of barren land around here. Food seems to be something we've really got to manage, and I'm having a hard time with this mouse. God knows why. But yeah, that's what we're going to get on with. And as always, please drop me a comment if you have any ideas, any tips, or even if you just like what you've seen. Failing that, drop me a like. I'll be back right after this. Okay, we've just entered year 6 as it says up here. I still find this hard to see. I don't know, I think I'd prefer that down here and this kind of up in the middle. Maybe, well, maybe that's just me, but yeah. That kind of works better for me, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. Worry about food for the winter. We've got no food, but literally everyone we've got pretty much are actually working on food. Now, do we need to extend the road first? I think we do. Let's see if that's enough to get another farm in. Aha, it won't be because we're out of wood. All workers are busy. Well, that's wonderful. This person is still sat here. And I can't close this building to force them to move away. Hungry, missed my last meal. Okay, journeyman agriculture, stone cutting is a grandmaster. Okay. So as it stands, I physically can't do anything, but nobody's moved in, but that's more than likely because of the lack of food. So I'm interested to see which way they go. Okay. Oh, one peasant died of starvation. Right, so they don't necessarily use the roads to get where they're going. And they're not transporting all the food either. Interesting. Right, so if I turn you off and turn you off, so what we're going to need is some wood. All workers are busy. How are all workers busy? What are they doing? I've just freed up 2 people, surely. Okay, let's free up another one. Why are you off? Right, we've got 2 idle. There we go. So we're going to chop you. Can we build a granary? We need stone. Okay. So at the very minimum, it might be an idea. I don't know if roads are quicker. I'm assuming they are. Let's wait. Let's wait for the wood. There we go. And there we are. Okay, I've just let them build the road and watched what happened. They did walk down here, but they only made the 1 trip. So I guess they literally have a limited amount of time to move the food from the field to whatever the storage may be. So we're probably going to lose a few people, and we're not going to gain any more people, simply because we don't have the required happiness. So hopefully if we can get a quarry up and running, if there's one nearby, it's not going to be one nearby, is there? Oh, there's one right here. So hopefully let's extend this road, because we can't build a granary until we have stone. Come on. Why is that site unusable? That is stone, right? That's an orchard. Let's try that again. Can only be built on land. Okay, so we have to chop the trees down first. That's fair enough. That's fine. All the workers are busy. So we are going to lose a few people while this happens. Yeah, see, there's food left now. They're going to go back and they're not going to move it. How irritating is that? You'd think they'd have enough time. It's not very far. It's a very, very, very short distance. There we go. Perfect. So let's get some roads in. I like, though, when it's winter, how you can still actually see when you're crafting or building things, that it removes the snow, so you can actually see what you're doing. I think that's a really good thing. Has anyone died? No. They're building roads. Okay. If you chop that one and that one, hopefully that should be enough to get a quarry in. The first thing we will do from that point is build a granary. There we go. Clear the trees first. Okay, I'm impatient. We will wait for that. Perfect. Did I tell them to build a road here? No, I just asked them to clear the trees. They're going to need a storage over here though, because again I think it's going to slow them down when it comes to transporting things. But if we can get that up and running and get some stone coming through, I don't want to take any more people away from here. I know the person that was here is now gone. When I say gone, I mean he's dead. Or she's dead. Oh no, they're standing underneath the wood. I just don't get... What need is for that person just to stand there? I really am not sure. Okay, how are we doing here? Got one worker. Where's the other person? Have they just decided to stand here? Quite possibly. There we go. Okay, so this is actually up and running now. Master workers cut 20% faster. Oh, here we go. He's decided to come out for a change. So, stone cutting Grandmaster. I don't remember seeing this last time. So I'm guessing they must have implemented that text. I could be wrong. Okay, we got a couple of stone coming through. He's literally just hauling, which is fine. Okay, we need 5. Now there is a glitch currently. I don't know if it still exists. I don't know if it's been patched out, but the small granary, if I place it now, save the game and quit, and then come back, it turns it into a large granary. So, for anyone that is currently playing this, because it was, you could back this game and get an alpha version, and I know quite a few people did. Like, if you're placing this for the time being, make sure you leave enough space around it, because it will expand to this one, which kind of happened in the last go I had of this, and it kind of overtook the road, so I'm going to place it there, and it probably still will stretch onto the road, but we'll see what happens. Okay, this should make things a little bit better. Now, not instantly because we've got no one building, so we need to close this. Right, all these people... have we got some? Okay, unable to attract. I'm going to keep getting this same message, so I'm just going to ignore it for the moment. I think as soon as this comes up, a lot of our problems are going to be fixed. So we've got 2 builders working on it, which is perfect. I'm certainly making this hard for myself, that's for sure. But I'm almost certain once that's there. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 squares between that field and that. You'd think they'd get there in time, but now there's only 1 square between. I really hope. And I've just found out that R zooms out and F zooms in on the keyboard. There we are. Okay, no workers. I don't think it actually needs anybody. So let's open that one. How many people have we got spare? I think we should get some stone coming in, so we'll open that one as well. Let's see what happens. So, I don't know what time of year it is, it doesn't say. But as I was going to say, it can't be summer because it's raining. Yeah, we will improve. Okay, we're at happiness 41. Nobody else has died yet. So we were at year 6 when we started, and we're now in year 11. It does go by really quick. Yeah, we're going to start building up some stone quite nicely now. Right, this is looking to be almost grown. This one isn't. Probably because of when we decided to start growing it. I do want to put another one here, and I do want to put a windmill in, but let's see what happens. Aha, there you go. It's all about distance. And now they're helping each other. Now the question is, are they going to get it done in time? It appears so. How peculiar is that, unless it's to do with how much this can hold? Maybe that can't hold a lot of food, but I'd assume it can hold more than 5. Yeah, they're still going. That is rather odd. You must admit. That is a rather strange thing. So if they take it to here, you get 5 food. Maybe they'll take some food on top of it, but a granary right next to it, they'll take the whole lot. And the happiness goes up. It's very, very odd, which means we'll get a few more people coming in. So I can't build anything until that point. So wood and stone. I guess a forester was probably going to be the next thing. As soon as we have a spare person. Just trying to think. This is it quite fertile land around here as well. Might be another good spot for food, but we might get a forester in there quite nicely. Now I don't mind these being outside of my walls, because it's going to make sense that that happens, so I will be building some walls this time. Have we got any new people yet? Not yet. We're going to build up on the stone now, that's one good thing. And no one's going to build that yet, because we don't have anyone. Although I could, potentially. My lord, people visited our kingdom, but none saw it fit to stay. I guess now it's just all about getting that happiness up. So maybe if I build a well. Where's the well? Because this adds a little bit of happiness, doesn't it? Maybe there. If we get that quick enough. Building large houses, I don't think we'll need to. Well accesses give a +8, there we go. So we're at 70 now, even though it's not built yet. So, you are going to, I'm hoping, build this and not become a farmer. It looks like they are. Perfect. And where's the other chap? I think he's just standing there. Hey, 2 have stayed. That's okay, so 3 came, but 2 are staying with us, and they're just going to become farmers, maybe? Because I didn't get any idle people. Oh no, they're all just building. Perfect. We get this up and running. And we get the forester next if we've got what we need. We haven't. Need a little bit more stone. Okay. Now the issue here is I can open that. Now potentially all of those people will go in here. Yes, they have. Which leaves me no idle. And I don't think... No, we can't change it. So there's a little bit of an irritance around that for me. That now I can't do anything without opening and closing. It's a lot of micromanagement in that sense. Maybe I'll get used to it. But I think there's something to be said for like Banished there, where you have that little menu and you can tweak how many builders you have, how many farmers, and you can adjust it as you wish. Maybe this will just make it a little bit harder, which potentially is a good thing, because some games are a little bit, what do you say, cookie cutter, and a little bit simple, so you could add an extra challenge. There we go, we got a spare person. Have we got enough for a forester? We need wood, ironically. So let's chop that down, here we go. Oh, we're kind of full on the old food as well. Tempted to build another house first if we can. Yeah, I think we will. So we're gonna need what's it called? Another granary. Just gotta wait patiently for these to be chopped down. Forester, there we go, but we haven't got anyone idle. But it's letting me do it, which again is slightly odd. Right, let's go there. And we will give a road as well. Perfect. Now I'm guessing some of these workers... Oh no, that's full now. Aha, 4 more people have come. Now I could open these, but I don't see the point until we can put another granary in. I'm probably going to go straight for the large one if we can afford it. No, we can't. Eee, troubles. The question is, do I put this in and hope they fix the issue? I think I might put it here for now. That wouldn't have been my original plan. So what happens to the food? They're putting it in, it's just disappearing. Okay, I can appreciate that. I get that. So what do we need? 15. So it's just basically wood. So we're waiting on this. Here we go. If I close this for a second, I'm pretty sure they're all going to come running out now and build it. Yeah, there we are. So again, it is a lot of micromanagement. It's not a bad thing. I think it's just something I'm going to have to get used to unless it gets changed. I'll have to see what everyone else thinks. For those of you that are aware of Biffa as well, Biffa is doing a series on this as well. I think he's got something like 150,000 subscribers, so yeah, a fair bit bigger than me. But a very nice chap, makes some really good content, so yeah, if I haven't got a video out, and nobody else has other than me and Biffa at the moment, I do believe, then feel free to pop over to him and see what he's up to. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Okay, so this has one person. So that was not saying anything about the skill level of people. Stone cutting grandmaster. This lightning, I have a feel, will set fire to things. Right, granary. Okay, we're almost there. A stockpile might be useful. Okay, it doesn't tell you how much. I'm always tempted to go for the bigger one just because, well, A, it's bigger, I suppose. Let's go for it. That wasn't the first thing I wanted to build, but have we got people coming to do it? We have. Oh, I've still got one idle. Fantastic. So it's all about the wood at the moment. Get me out of this menu. Thank you very much. So we're just literally wasting food, but people are staying, which is brilliant. Now this should speed up production from here a little bit. And this has workers as well by the looks of it. Okay, what have we got here? Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's not paths that we need, it's another granary. I could do the large one, wood. We've got the stone, but I don't want to do it just yet. Let's go for there. Now have we got people to do that? Nobody's moving that I can see. Again, let's turn this off. More than likely, yeah, look, they're all off over there. Brilliant. Makes it a little bit easier. And the next thing I want to build after that is a windmill. Now that does take a fair amount of wood. I could potentially build another forest while I get comfortable in my chair. We've got to think about walls as well, so if that's here, I'm going to need a wall probably about there. How much does that take? Okay, not too bad. Now these are going to work a little bit quicker now because it's right next to it, so that is a positive. This might be built in time for them to use, potentially, if I can click on it. There we are. Nope, nobody's over here. No one's working on it. Oh no, there we go. Will it be done in time before we lose all that lovely food? That person's coming with a plank now, but I think he might just be a little bit too late. Oh no, there we go. What was that? Did you see that? Something like 900. Lowest food. Oh, okay, there we go. Must have been a little bit of a glitch. Now, what I could do, because the windmill improves productivity of the farm, so if I put that in and it will do everything that's around there. If I'm still overproducing food until I expand, I could probably close a couple of the farms down. So that's something to also bear in mind. Let's open that again. Although I probably should have waited for this to be finished. But there's 3 of 5 builders still working on it. Now, I don't know when the Vikings attack. And I think I said this in the last episode. I have a feeling it's when you start building the buildings that allow you to defend yourself. When you start taxing. Okay, they want me to put some more houses in. They can wait a minute. So I'm a little bit uneasy about doing that just yet. I want to see at the end of the season how much food we get. So we got 142 right now. What happens at the point where they start harvesting? So it went down a little bit. Let's see how much we get. That's quite a bit, and that's without the windmill. So we could definitely afford some more houses. I could go for a large house, but I think we'll just stick to some of these small ones. Should we go for 2? I think we'll fill this up completely. There we go. So they've all got neighbours. They've all got road access and well access. So we could put like a town centre in as well. Will it let me? It won't even let me highlight it to see. That's fine. I don't think we're getting a lot of wood though. Might put another forester in. I think that might be a good idea. Maybe there. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. There we go. Now hopefully these extra houses that I've put in, when they get built, still working on this, yep. I think we'll wait for the end of the season, and I'm going to close a couple of these farms. Oh, this needs a worker as well. Improves productivity of farms in radius, does not affect orchards. Okay. So master workers +3, windmill nearby +3. I'm guessing the more they do a job, the better they get at it. No, this is probably gonna... I don't think it's gonna fill us up entirely. We're gonna get close to it though. I might turn this one off. Have we got anyone in that top corner yet? No. Now where's that spare person gone to? Have they become something? Probably a builder. So that they are prioritising the building a little bit more, which is interesting. But when you're short of food, you want them to prioritise farming. We'll see what happens if we have a bit of a disaster again. If I can get my words out. Now they definitely harvest the stone a lot quicker, but there is usually, is it 4 people in there? If I can get it, it's there somewhere. Hidden amongst the trees. It's got 1 at the moment, but yeah, you can have 4. So you can do 18 a year. That's just the base output, but once we got some of the master workers in there, I reckon it will go up. Let's have a see. Okay, they're all in there. So I'm guessing none of them has bad teeth. Oh, there we go. Journeyman stonecutted. So I guess once they become Grand Master, which one of them was then? No, it doesn't say anything. So that's up and running. Wow, look at the wood we've got now. My goodness, I wasn't expecting that. So we have 1 idle person. Let's see. 32 beds. So we've got some space at the moment, haven't we? So it might be an idea. Yeah, here we go. We've got these extra people in now to have them work on food. Just left me with 2 people. So we need stone. We're about at the point of getting that, I think. I'm not sure the radius. Come on, give me 1 more stone. So food is almost full. There we are. Oh wow, that's got quite a radius. So let's go with there. The hospitals. Granary. Where is it? Orchard. I'm not too sure which is more efficient, because that takes up the space of 4 of those, doesn't it? We'll have to figure that one out. We might even need another granary. I think we will. The reason I'm doing it like this, it makes more sense to build a large one, but I bet if I save and quit, that bug will still be there, and it will be really bad. When they just kind of overtake the land. So this is going to improve happiness even more. It's not showing it yet. I'm sure it increases happiness. Let's have a look. Patience. Let's wait for it to build. Almost there. I do love the music and the sound effects in this game. Some credit to the guys that are behind that, most definitely. So we got 32 beds and still 27 people, so there's still room. So 6 visited and only 4 decided to stay. Oh, what? Did I even click on demolish then? That really bugs me. There needs to be a confirmation. I think I will actually make a point of that. I'm gonna have to say something, because I literally misclicked completely. I thought I was clicking the X. Never mind. I don't think we lost any resources. Right, we got some extra food storage. Goodness. Right, so we're almost full now on people. So we got a church. We could start building walls. I'm just wondering if we're building one of these, what's the range of the well? We could build some of them along here. We've definitely got the food. I don't know if it'll let me build another because I don't know if it needs stone. It does. We might even build another quarry, because if we're going to be building walls, the walls take wood and stone. I think they only need to be next to one though. I don't think it makes a difference how much is there, so that's classed as one. So if I was to kind of take that away, or even let's mark these to be chopped. I'll see if I can put one right next to that one. We're gonna need one more stone and we can get another large house in. How's food looking? Looking quite good. How many does this hold? 10. Should we hold off, do you reckon? I think might be an idea. I don't know. I could hold off until this one's full and see what happens. Because we need to be producing enough food to see us through. What have we got here? I think I'm an excellent ruler. Yeah, even though I just starved most of them to death. That's fine. Ah, enjoys town square. Ah, Vikings invading. So I've not built anything, to my knowledge, that caused that problem. Wow, they're a good distance away. So let's watch what happens, because we know how many people we've got, and we know how much food we've got. We'll kind of let them do their thing. They're coming that way, okay. Let us carry on and not be distracted by them. Okay, so it will let me do that. That's kind of cool. So if we go with a road, we're going to do it like this. Now if that produces the same amount, because I'm guessing, yeah, it just says available. There's no like resource amount in there. Where are they? Here we go. So we have currently 37 people. But that might go up in the time they're walking across here. We got 188 food. Let's see what happens. Okay, they've set fire. It didn't seem like they actually took any food or people. Which is good, but I guess as the attacks will ramp up, it makes a difference. Right, so we're working on this, right. I think I'm going to start working on the walls, but to get this I need the, what do I need? Chamber of War. But I need this first, okay. Now I know the castle expands, so would you put this here next to it? I think you kind of would, wouldn't you? Let's go for it. Oh, it's making the castle build up anyway. Ah, that's kind of cool. So we need taxes for that to work. Now, actually, what's the arch? Oh, cripes. So annoying. Either I'm misclicking an awful lot or it's just the way the game works. So we definitely need more stone. I'm guessing it's probably going to take up that amount of space, isn't it? So if I put one here. Now they won't be able to use that storage very easily. They're going to have to go the whole way around. Yeah, you have to stack these up quite a bit. I don't know what the maximum height is yet, but I'm guessing there's a reason behind that, because apparently there is dragons, and I do hear an ogre. Careful, don't click the wrong button. Food, 183.75. We're at maximum people. Okay, let's see how the food goes. So they're currently harvesting. Let's see how much it drops between now and the next time they harvest. That's what I'm interested in before. Before we go ahead and actually kind of expand it anymore. So tax rate, let's go for 1 gold. What's the options? 3 is the most. Let's go for 1. Well, they see the happiness go up and down as I did that. So taxes is a -12. Well, there is things we can build to negate that, obviously. We got the church and a tavern. Have we built the quarry yet? Okay. So we're getting a lot of wood now. Not so much on the stone. But it is coming in. Right, can we build? Yes, we can. Oh, so it works kind of like that. I expected it to take up the whole square here. How much do we need for that? 10. Surely we're going to have 10 in a second. I guess here as well, I could probably put another one here. Everyone's busy now. So we've got 153 food. We might need to do another little farming hub shortly. How are we doing over here for... Because we've got to think we're going to get a wall around here as well, so I have to bear that in mind. Yeah, it's going down. So where would be a good spot? Now, around this water would be good. I think Kathy pointed out, like, on the shorelines. Now, this is where they're going to come in to attack us. So, around a little river might be useful. You won't get as many in. Because if it's not going to let me because there's no roads nearby. Oh, there is here. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1 there. 2, 3. I think something like that. Have we got enough to build a windmill? We have. And road. And we'll build... Should we just go for a big granary? I think we will on this one. It takes quite a bit of stone. And we're going to need another home if we're building all that as well. It's assuming we have no idle people, but there is people building. A small granary, large. I think we'll go for a large. We definitely will. In fact, we'll build a house first. Let's get some extra people in. Yeah, look, food's gone down to 86. That's dropped quite a bit. I know they're about to harvest. But I think, yeah, we've got these in. We've got nobody working it. Oh, we've got someone working that one. But what I could do is we've got lots of wood at the moment. If I close this one, close this one. I know we need the stone, but let's get this stuff up and running. All these people are going to come out now and build everything and potentially become farmers as well. We'll see. Let's see what happens. This person's kind of sat on food. Right, they've become farmers. We also need, like so. Right, we're at the beginning of the year, so we're going to get the food from these ones as well this time around. Are they building or are they just standing there? You never really know. So we've got 1 idle. Let's put a forester back in. Okay, so it does work quite well. Is he standing on top of the wall? He looks a little bit drunk. That's hilarious. We got some gold coming in as well, which means we can make people a little bit happy. We could build a tavern. See, the area on this is so small though, which is a trifle annoying. It needs to be just a little bit bigger, I think. I think if we go there. Actually, this takes food, doesn't it? Actually, let's cancel that. it does take food away. I don't quite know how it works, I just know it requires food. Wow, speaking of food, it did drop quite a bit there. Did I put the... No, I didn't. So we need stone. Okay, we've got 10 idle. Let's get these up and running again. I'm hoping food will be a little bit better. So are we maxed out of people? Not quite. We can have another 5 people. We potentially might need another farm. Actually, that's quite fertile here, so that might be a good spot. So 3 of those, and there's fertile land under here. So that might be another good area. But I don't want to get to a point where most of my people are gathering food, because that can happen in these games. Why has nobody worked on this? I've got 9 idle people. But nobody's working on this. Interesting. 7 of 7 builders are... I thought they were working on it then for a second. Right, let's demolish it and try again, because that looks a little bit strange. So we do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Oh yeah, well, that's what we needed. Yeah, save our gold for that. Sod their happiness. Okay, the happiness has gone down a little bit. I'm not too sure why. There is food. We also... granary, let's build that before I forget again. Well, that's a little bit odd, isn't it? Why is it not lining up with the road? Let's do it like that then. Oh, we got a fire. Is that within the area? It just about is. Are we going to lose that farm? Oh, brilliant. That's good timing, isn't it? Please don't burn down. Oh, wow, this is a bad fire. Now, while they're doing this, they're not producing food as well. At least I would assume they're not. Right, where are these Vikings? It looks like he's on fire. Oh, there's quite a few of them. So we've got 53 people, 93 food. Yep, they did take people. And they've set fire to stuff. But they didn't take any food, thankfully. Oh, we lost a field. These guys are relentless. And they're coming from every which way, that's the other thing. I think they did take food. Because even if I had a turret on top of here, it's not going to cover my entire base. Chamber of War. Okay, we've got the gold for that. We just need the stone. But these walls need to be higher. Okay, it has built that now. It's built it a little bit narrower. So it obviously understands the terrain. It's a little bit odd. It's just being really finicky, I think. Let's go with maybe there, and then put that thing on top. Let's hope they build it. We haven't got enough people at the moment, so potentially they won't work on it. Are they working on the granary? Yeah, they are. Perfect. Now I'm hoping the food will get built up a little bit, seeing as we lost some people. The happiness has dropped, so I doubt we're going to recruit anyone just yet. It doesn't tell me... Oh, here we go. Is it telling me why? Food's running low. Improved conditions. Enough food to eat. So it is the food. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, it might be better, just thinking about it, not to necessarily build walls straight away, but build a tower as high as you want the wall, and get the archer thing on top of it. What's it called? How do you pronounce that? Is that ballista? I think it is. Could be wrong. Now we got a food problem. But we're at the end of the season, so hopefully... This person's just sat up here. I don't even know what he's supposed to be doing. Oh, 2 people. Work on it. I guess they must shut the... is it the portcullis? Is that what it's called? The metal gate that comes down? Hopefully nobody dies. Right, so we got some food coming in, but they're taking it almost instantly. That's interesting. You'd have thought all this, with the improvements, would produce enough food. We might need to start working on a little bit more. Let's get rid of this stuff. If we've got the people free to do it. Okay, everyone's busy. Might need to start building some more farms. I could do an orchard. It doesn't really give me any information on it. That's the only thing I don't like about it. That might be a good spot for it though. Okay. We haven't got anyone idle, so I don't know if it will let me. Let's try. Every little helps. Plus 275 food storage. Okay, we got more storage than we got food. That's fine. No, we don't want an orchard. We want a farm, so we need some roads as well. We'll just go up here. I think that should be in 1, 2, 3. 3. So this is the better area, I think. We'll just let's just build them all. Let's go for it. We haven't got food. We haven't got a civilization after all. There we are. Have we still got people getting stone? We have. Come and build all this other stuff. Food is the priority now, guys. Although, do we have enough to build? No. What do we need for that? 75. Oh, we're so close. Okay, let's let's switch one of these back on. Let's turn off the. Oh, there's no one in that one anyway. Where are we? Let's turn that one off. What are you going to tell me? I ain't got enough food? I know they'll enjoy a tavern, but that's going to take more food as well. Okay, we got an orchard. Is anyone working now? That takes 3 people. So let's go do 37 a year. 16. So these seem better, but I don't know. Sire, one of our peasants unfortunately has drowned. They do fall in the water. Unbelievable. Oh, I've got to build the Chamber of War. Okay, where are we going to put this bad boy? Yeah, it does improve the castle as well. Can we? Oh, we can afford one. Now, I don't know if this thing turns around or not. I'm tempted to have it aiming this way, but if it doesn't rotate, I could be wasting my time. Let's go for it. It's worth a shot. All these seagulls as well. Are they seagulls? Oh, they look like seagulls. They can be whatever we want them. We're the ruler of this land. Right. If this doesn't produce enough food now, I don't know what will. Oh, that's more like it. So we've got 48 people. Here we go. Is the happiness going to go up? Well, our peasants despair of one have left the kingdom. Rats have eaten 14 food. Oh, food. I think that's actually solved the issue for the moment. That's quite a lot of food coming in. So that means happiness will go up. Which it is. Which means we'll fill those extra couple of beds. Perfect. So we got nobody idle. Literally, I think everyone is... Have we got anyone down here? Oh, we have. May as well open this as well. That's not built yet because we haven't got any people doing it. What happens if I... Well, they go and build it. I most definitely want this up. So I don't know if it rotates, that's the only question. And if it can shoot the boats as they're coming in, that would be quite nifty. Soldier skill, 0%. Need more soldiers for full damage output so we can have 4 people, not fully staffed. Okay. Well, you can go back in here anyway. Aha, master workers cut 20% faster. Perfect. So now I guess it's almost a matter of just waiting. I could build a church. We could save up for that. That will increase the happiness a little bit more. They're obviously not happy because they're being taxed. I could turn that off. In fact, if I turn that off, that might encourage people to come and live here. There we go. Because I don't need the gold right this moment. Yeah, there we are. It's quite simple really, isn't it? Has the food been taken from here? Oh, that's the bonus there. That takes 3 people to do 4 squares. So I guess, yeah, it probably works out a little bit better. In a pinch, if you haven't got the fertile land maybe. How are we doing with this? Not the barren land. Okay, we haven't got the people to build it yet, but the happiness is going up, so these buildings must be filling up. You're not working, let's switch you back on as well. And you. Because we need the resources. Anyone working in here? Yeah, we got 4 people in there. Perfect. Just had a big burp. Alright, so they're literally each person. So this Edward here. That's his skills. So they can learn more than one thing. So I guess it pays off to keep them alive because they become very multi-skilled. Which is quite cool. I think we will put another quarry here. But I've just looked at my timer and I can see I've gone past the 40-minute mark. So you've almost got a double episode really. So I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you might have learnt some things from it. And I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me some things I've done dreadfully wrong. But on that note, until next time, as always, take care.